Keeping call order the Town of St. John Planning Commission regular meeting for February 18th, 2026. We'll invite all that are able to stand for the pledge, please. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Abernathy, can we get the roll call, please?
Justin Nestor.
Present.
Colin Eschway.
Present.
Rudy Bambrick is currently absent. Carl DeLang.
Yes.
Russ Vogel.
Present.
Tommy Balicki.
Present.
John Gill.
Present.
Adam Decker.
Present.
John Dykstra.
Here.
Ashley Abernathy present. Bill Manisopoulos is absent.
All right, we have a quorum. Agenda item number 4, 4A, approval of the January 7th, 2026 study session minutes. I assume everybody's had the chance to review them. Any questions, comments? If not, the chair would entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the January 7th, 2026 study session meeting minutes as posted.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Gill, second by Mr. Vogel. All in favor, so indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Wait, do we need a new roll call and everything?
I was actually going to say, we actually do have to do roll call tonight because Mr. DeLang is
Okay.
present via virtual.
All right, then can we get the roll call, please?
Justin Nestor.
Aye.
Colin Eschway.
Aye.
Rudy Bambrick. Sorry. Carl DeLang.
Aye.
Russ Vogel.
Aye.
Tommy Balicki.
Aye.
John Gill.
Aye.
All right. Those are approved. Item B, the January 21st, 2026 public meeting. Assume everybody's had the chance to review them. Any questions, comments? If not, chair would entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve January 21st, 2026 public hearing meeting.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Vogel, second by Mr. Balicki. Can we get the roll call, please?
Mr. Nestor.
Aye.
Mr. Eschway.
Aye.
Mr. DeLang.
Aye.
Mr. Vogel.
Aye.
Mr. Balicki.
Aye.
Mr. Gill.
Aye.
All right, those are approved. Item C, February 4th, 2026 study session minutes. Any questions, comments? If not, might entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve February 4th, 2026 study session.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Vogel, second by Mr. Balicki. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor.
Aye.
Mr. Eschway.
Aye.
Mr. DeLang.
Aye.
Mr. Vogel.
Aye.
Mr. Balicki.
Aye.
Mr. Gill.
Aye.
All right. All set with that. Agenda item number 5, public hearings. Item A, 2026-03, Dancing Waters.
At this point in time, I can report that the petitioner has requested a deferral to our March 18th public meeting. I would recommend that we can at least go ahead and open the public hearing, but given that no petitioner is present because they submitted a formal request to defer, I would leave it open and continue the public hearing at the March 18th meeting.
Okay. With that, we'll open public hearing on 2026-03, Dancing Waters. Any members of the public who'd like to come up and speak on this proposal? Second call? Third and final call. With that, public comment is closed. Any questions, comments from the,
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I would say, if possible, because it's being deferred, I don't know, it would be appropriate to leave the hearing open or continue the hearing to next month's meeting and then close
in total?
in total.
not just as well, okay.
Only because if there are any changes that might be submitted, I don't know why the applicant requested the deferral tonight. So
Okay.
That would be my suggestion.
Okay, fair enough. Anyone else, while we're here, questions, comments about the proposal at hand? Kind of skipped that part when I opened it. Nobody's here to answer questions if we have them, but, okay, so with that, I think we would just entertain a motion to defer the public hearing to March 18, 2026, and also keeping public comment open.
I'll make a motion to defer the public hearing until March 18th, 2026, and leave it open.
Motion by Mr. Vogel, second by Mr. Emschwey. Can we get the roll call, please?
Mr. Nestor.
Aye.
Mr. Eschway.
Aye.
Mr. DeLang.
Aye.
Mr. Vogel.
Aye.
Mr. Balicki.
Aye.
Mr. Gill.
Aye.
All right. That concludes the agenda item number 5, public hearings. Item 6, old and new business. Item A, 2026-01, Schilling's Edition. Mr. Slager, good evening.
Good evening, Jack Slager with Schilling Development. We're here tonight requesting final plat for our one-lot subdivision, which is the parcel directly north of the lumberyard. We conducted our public hearing last month with no remonstrances, and we have obtained all the variances that we needed. So we are here tonight requesting final plat approval for the one-lot subdivision. This will allow us to construct a warehouse addition north of the lumberyard.
All right, questions, comments
Everything's in line from our
from
perspective.
last week? Yeah. Mr. Dykstra?
Yes, I issued a satisfactory letter.
Okay. Just want to give you the chance to say that.
Uh,
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, with that, would entertain a motion to grant final plat for one-lot subdivision.
I'll make a motion to grant final plat approval for one-lot subdivision at 8780 Wicker Avenue.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Gill, second by Mr. Vogel. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Askway?
Aye.
Mr. Delane?
Aye.
Mr. Vogel?
Aye.
Mr. Belicki?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
Thank you.
All set, thank you. Agenda item B, 2026-02, Lucky Central St. John subdivision. Mr. Huss, good evening.
Good evening. Here tonight on behalf of Shimmer Manhani or Lucky Central Incorporated. Tonight I am here requesting both final plat approval and site development approval for what will become a 3.5 acre single lot subdivision at the northeast corner of US 41 and 85th Avenue. I know we have been here for site and plat a few times now. It will be the home of a quick run gas station and convenience store. Last voting meeting, you voted to approve the development's primary plat of subdivision with a waiver of that he would not have to provide sidewalk on US 41, but otherwise that primary plat was approved. Since that meeting, we've received the various SWIP and engineering approval letters. I believe we've had everything buttoned up. There's been only one very, very minor comment come up regarding the drainage of the auto flusher hydrant that we're waiting on confirmation of which direction the town wants to go, but I'm very, very confident that we have a solution either way, and I'm also just as confident that whatever that resolution is will not change the plan that's been presented to you at previous meetings. So with that, we're requesting approval of both with 2 contingencies, possibly 3. The first being that a letter of map revision be filed and accepted prior to building occupancy, not construction. That's just to legally change the floodplain on this plat so that the building no longer sits inside it, and that the approved NDOT permit is presented to the town prior to any construction beginning. The third possibly, which I think Ms. Abernathy can speak to, is if Mr. Manhani has not yet remitted the certain fees that he's required, that would be a third contingency of any signatures being placed on the plat. And obviously, the petitioner has no issues with any of those contingencies. With that, I'm always happy to answer any outstanding questions that may still remain, but otherwise would request approval on both these items.
From town's perspective?
So I can report that I have not received any receipt of the development fees, either the letter of credit that needs to be posted, the SWIP fee, or the remaining development fee. So I would request that be a contingency. As typical, I would request that final plat comes before site plan when it comes to action items, and then when it comes to the auto hydrant, just clearing up a couple other questions with Public Works so that I can get my response over to our engineer and we can get a response to James. So once I have that final answer and verdict, I will get it over to our engineer to get over to their engineer.
Okay. Are you comfortable with having those contingencies attached to final plat, or?
I am. We can put the fees with the final plat, the Lomar F, and the NDOT permit with site plan. I would prefer the fees go with the final plat because those are typically kind of where they're situated. The Lomar F, because that's tied to the occupancy, waiting pending receiving of that. And the NDOT permit, we wouldn't issue the permit without NDOT's permit being in our files, I'm okay with those being a site plan.
So 1 with final plat, and then 2 and 3 with, as Mr. Huss outlined them, 2 and 3 with site plan.
Yes.
Make sure my notes are correct. All right. Anyone else, questions, comments? With that, I think there would be 2 motions here. The first, to grant final plat with the first having the condition,
All remaining fees to be paid.
all remaining fees, yes.
Make a motion to grant final plat approval for one lot subdivision at 8575 South Wicker Avenue, contingent upon the Mylars not being signed until all development fees are paid.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Gill, second by Mr. Vogel. Can we get the roll call, please?
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Edgeway?
Aye.
Mr. Delane?
Aye.
Mr. Vogel?
Aye.
Mr. Belicki?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
All right, final plat is approved. Second would be a motion as to site plan with the 2 other conditions.
Yes, that one would be that the letter of map revision, Bill or Lomar F, is provided to the town prior to certificate of occupancy being granted, and that the NDOT permit is provided to the town prior to issuance of building permit.
All right. Anyone else, questions, comments on that? If not, I would entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to grant site plan approval for Lucky Central St. John subdivision, contingent upon the Lomar F being presented to the town before occupancy is issued for the Quick Run building, and the approved NDOT permit is given to the town before a building permit is issued.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Gill, second by Mr. Vogel. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Edgeway?
Aye.
Mr. Delane?
Aye.
Mr. Vogel?
Aye.
Mr. Belicki?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Set, thank you. Then item C, 2026-05, primary plat extensions. Item A, St. John Business Park.
Good evening, Jack Slager again with Schilling Development. We are requesting a 1-year extension on our primary plat for St. John Business Park. This plat and all the engineering was approved back in 2025, and we are still working with NIPSCO in an attempt to get power to the site. So we would request a 1-year extension from February 26 to February of 27.
No
Question.
issues. They've been communicative with the town regarding trying to get power to the property from NIPSCO.
Out of their hands anyway, right? Yeah. All right, questions, comments? If not, would entertain a motion to extend primary plat.
I'll make a motion to request, to extend final plat for the St. John Business Park.
I'll second.
Primary. You said final?
Is that primary? Oh, all right, I'll do it over again. St. John Business, I'll make a motion to request the extension for St. John Business Park for their primary plat.
I'll second.
All right. Motion by Mr. Vogel, second by Mr. Belicki. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Edgeway?
Aye.
Mr. Delane?
Aye.
Mr. Vogel?
Aye.
Mr. Belicki?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
All right. All set on that. Item B, Continental, request to extend Continental primary plat for 1 year, from March 20th, 2026 to March 20, 2027.
Similarly, we have 1 phase left at the Continental, 9-lot, 1 little cul-de-sac, and we're hopeful that that may go in this year as we continue to sell lots and see construction begin there. So we would request a 1-year extension on the final phase of Continental primary plat.
Any issues? No? All right. Is there a motion to grant the request to extend?
I'll make a motion to grant the extension of the primary plat another year for Continental.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Gill, second by Mr. Belicki. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Edgeway?
Aye.
Mr. Delane?
Aye.
Mr.
Aye.
Mr. Belicky?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
Thank you.
You're all set, thank you. Item D, Rose Garden Unit 3, Phase 3, request to convert performance bond to maintenance bond.
So, towards the end of last year, the developer of Rose Garden Estates, Unit 3, Phase 3, reached out requesting to convert from performance bond to maintenance bond. An inspection was done by the public purpose inspector as well as one of the engineers from Robinson to make sure that everything was good. Everything came back satisfactory. So we're gonna need two motions made tonight. The first would be a motion to approve the release of and recommend the release of the performance surety bond in the amount of $14,625, and then a motion to the council to then accept the maintenance bond in the amount of $27,000 for 21-26. And again, I take it in two separate motions.
All right, questions, comments? No? Chair would entertain a motion to approve recommendation to the town council for release of the $14,625 performance bond.
Make a motion to allow the town council to release the $14,625 performance bond.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Gill, second by Mr. Vogel. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Entwistle?
Aye.
Mr. Lang?
Aye.
Mr. Vogel?
Aye.
Mr. Belicky?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
All set on that. And the second motion would be recommendation of the town council to accept the $27,421.26 maintenance bond. I was getting there.
And this is valid for 2 years per our subdivision control person.
I'll make a motion for the town council to accept the maintenance bond for $27,421.26.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Vogel, second by Mr. Belicki. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Entwistle?
Aye.
Mr. DeLang?
Aye.
Mr. Vogel?
Aye.
Mr. Belicky?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
All right, all set on that. Agenda item number 7, request to publish item A, 2025-23, The Grove, request for primary plat for a 225-lot subdivision to be located at 8408 West 101st Avenue.
Hey, good evening. Kevin Pasco of Olthoff Homes, 8051 Wicker Avenue, St. John, Indiana. Here tonight to request advertise for a public hearing for primary plat approval for our new subdivision, The Grove. I was at the study session 2 weeks ago to begin this process, and at that time we had submitted the primary plat and engineering materials to staff and Robinson, and we were awaiting Robinson's review letter. Since then, we did receive the first review letter on February 13th, and we've been working through the comments with our engineer. Right now, we're planning on submitting early next week, and then we'll go from there. The comment letter wasn't too extensive, so we're hopeful that we should be able to get everything wrapped up by the public hearing date. So with that, be glad to take any questions or comments that you may have.
Thanks. From the town?
Foresee no issues as long as the engineer doesn't, and then being ready for the March 18th meeting. I would recommend that they be back at the March study session to go over the new submittal information and to allow for additional questions.
Had you already gotten feedback from police, fire, public works on
Yeah,
that?
we had the staff level meeting, and feedback was provided to them at that point in time, and I'm sure we'll see those revisions
Yep.
once that new submission comes through.
Okay. How extensive was your list?
It may have looked like a long list, but they tend to on the first round, but nothing was what I would call serious. I've been in contact with their engineer already over some questions, so we'll work that out, and then before they do their final resubmittal, I don't think there's any problem for March 18th.
It's doable?
Yes, it's doable, yeah. Of course, the greater burden is on them, so, on your engineer, I mean.
Right,
So,
yep.
Yeah.
Understand. All right. Questions, comments? If not, I would entertain a motion to grant the request to publish.
I'll make a motion to request to grant the, to publish.
Words.
Forgot.
Words. Motion by Mr. Vogel, second by Mr. Emschway. Can we get the roll call, please?
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Emschway?
Aye.
Mr. Zhang?
Aye.
Mr. Vogel?
Aye.
Mr. Belicki?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
See you back in, not 2 weeks, but study session and then thereafter.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not
Weeks.
thinking that far ahead. Agenda item B, 2026-04, St. John Don Estates. Request for two-lot subdivision to be located at 8680 Matson Drive, zoned R1.
I didn't know if you had the
So
facts
this
in.
is similar to the last one. The petitioner was unable to be here tonight and requested if I could ask for the planning commission to grant them the permission to advertise for the March 18th meeting. This is that two-lot subdivision off of Matson and 87th Place Avenue, not Place, up in the northwestern quadrant of the town.
I presume there's not a lot of police, fire, public works concerns relative to that? No.
Nothing major has come up with this one.
No. Mr. Dykstra.
The plat is under review right now as I speak, so I'm expecting comments from my surveyor. Toot sweet.
It's not that big though, right? I mean,
It looks small. He had some concerns, so I'm not sure how to interpret that as far as what comments he may come back with, but he'll make it clear in his typical review fashion, so, yeah. And as soon as I get those, I'll communicate it by letter, yes.
they're just asking to publish, so maybe we can get them back for the study session, just to make sure that they're
And
ready to proceed on March 18.
that was the intent, was to have them back at the study session to have further dialogue.
Okay. With that, would entertain a motion to grant the request to publish for 2026-04, St. John Don Estates.
Make a motion to grant the request to publish for St. John Don Estates.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Gill, second by Mr. Vogel. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Emschway?
Aye.
Mr. Delang?
Aye.
Mr. Vogel?
Aye.
Mr. Belicki?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
All set on that. And last but not least, agenda item C, 2026-06, St. John Commons re-subdivision.
Good evening, Doug Reddick with DVG, representing the owners of the property. There's two different owners. This is a simple re-subdivision. There's two lots that we platted with the original first phase of St. John Commons. We're requesting to make those lots slightly wider. In order to do so, we're asking for a small reduction in the pipeline exclusion zone. At the time we platted it, it was a 50-foot pipeline exclusion zone, which made those lots very narrow, and we knew that when we did it. Mr. Enigenberg has some interest in putting some houses on there, and people are asking for 3-car garages. So in order to get the third car, we just need a little bit more room. So we want to reduce the exclusion zone in the vicinity of those two lots. We'll keep it 50 feet for the rest of the property. So we're really just moving lot lines a little bit to make those lots a little bit wider. So we would like to, we're working on the primary plat. That'll be submitted very soon, and like to have a public hearing in March.
Okay. From the town's perspective, any issues?
I'm happy that they are keeping the intent of the sidewalk variances, and Doug has been told what date I need that preliminary plat in by, so our engineer can start getting a review in and making sure that everything's in order for that public hearing.
She did your part there.
I'm waiting for
You're
it.
waiting. Yeah, I got you.
Doug knows that.
Yes, I'm waiting for it too.
I mean, you feel comfortable to be ready to go on March 18th?
It's a very simple project, so I do.
Okay. Well, Why don't we do like we did with the last one, provided that, the request to publish is granted, we see you back in 2 weeks, just to
Yes,
make sure that
that
there
was the
are
plan.
not any unforeseen issues, and then we'll go from there?
Yep.
Okay. With that, I would entertain a motion to grant the request to publish.
I'll make a motion to grant their request to publish.
Motion by Mr. Vogel, second by Mr. M. Schway. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Edgeway?
Aye.
Mr. DeLang?
Aye.
Mr. Vogel?
Aye.
Mr. Belicki?
Aye.
Mr. Gill?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
See you back in 2 weeks. Agenda item number 8, public comment. Mr. Rohr, come on up.
Hello, my name's Matt Rohr. I live at 11069 Hickory Grove Road in the Mill Creek subdivision, and I'm the president of the Mill Creek Master HOA. And I really have a procedural question that relates to you guys, so I thought we'd ask it here. The Maplegate subdivision townhomes are being developed now and built and offered for sale. And a key issue for the Mill Creek subdivision was that these be owner-occupied units. And I met with the D.R. Horton, who's actually doing the work, and their sales staff, and to make clear to them, like, hey, guys, you're not selling these to any big group of investors. We're going to rent them out day one, and that first level of sale is, in fact, owner-occupied per the PUD ordinance, 1831. And a question that came up with my folk is, how does the city communicate that? Because LBL develops property, they hand off to an owner. How does that communication happen? How does the enforcement of that happen from the town's perspective? And since I had no idea, I thought I'd come here and ask you guys. So that's my question. How does that handoff happen? Or does anyone from the town talk to anybody from the builder to remind them of this responsibility under the PUD?
I don't know if it's anything within the province of the Plan Commission. I don't even know the town council. I'm not,
Yes, it's a goofy question.
So
yeah.
I know we have talked with D.R. Horton, the construction builders, but the construction builders are separate than the
Salespeople?
selling the property. Enforcement portion, that one comes a little bit harder, because unless we can have somebody watching it 24/7, on Zillow or
Yeah.
houses for rent or something like that, it comes a little harder, because how can we guarantee, in fact, that it's not somebody snowbirding or somebody who just is renting it out to, it becomes a little bit harder on code enforcement, but what I can do is I can discuss with legal and see what we can do procedurally on that one.
Right. And I've had a chance to speak with the regional and Northwest Indiana sales management people, had a copy of the ordinance, gave it to them. So they're aware of that, and I think there's a good faith effort on their part. This is not, I caught them red-handed kind of thing, but it is it's a tricky thing, and no question about it. But,
Well, and trying to be
So-
out in front of it before it gets too far
exactly.
down the road, and,
Okay.
yeah. I
And, they're just getting started and stuff, and I felt good about the quality of the conversation, their level of understanding. They gave me assurances they wouldn't do that. I don't have that in writing, but I didn't bring my lawyer with me. But we've got good momentum on that property. There's been a lot of contention at the front end, but things have been progressing well. They keep a great, clean work site. People, when they've actually seen the buildings, have calmed down. You notice there's not 100 people in this room with me, but, which is fine. But anyway, so I think
Thank
we have
you.
some good momentum here. Just a question came up, and I did not know the answer, and I'll follow up with you guys on that.
Yeah, I think so. I think that probably just comes down to more on the enforcement side than it would be code enforcement, right?
It
Right.
would be code enforcement, and I have one code enforcement official, he is full-time, and he's always out there looking for potential
Stuff.
violations. So if he sees something like that, then obviously he will be enforcing it. But if it's something that they don't put a for rent sign out front of the unit or something like that, we're not actively on rental sites every day checking to see if a unit is listed for rent
Yeah.
or,
Right.
you know.
The biggest concern is if, like, two whole buildings are for sale from some investor to rent something, on that scale. It's a big development, something, one thing may happen.
Sure.
That's not a tragedy, but if like 5 buildings are now owned by one investor and doing things, that's obviously be violate the code and be a problem. So, anyway, well, thanks, and Ashley, I'll follow up with you. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Sir, come on up. Just get your name and address, please.
Thank you, Mr. Nestor. Well, Matt said that he didn't get them. Well, I did get them. My name is Ed Morrison at 10704 Arbor Lane, and I decided in December to contact D.R. Horton at a phone number just to see how the main question was, are they selling to investors and people can rent these out? The first week I talked to a woman and she said yes. The third week of December, I got the same answer but a different person. I figured that, these could be forward to a sales office, possibly, I call it in Gates East, or, once again, the row homes that are being built or finished on the east side of Park Place north of 231. So last Wednesday, I decided to go to the D.R. Horton on-site meeting, or the D.R. Horton site to talk to a person, just to ask that question. And I did record the conversation. And I did talk to a T.J. Wigamore, who is the superintendent for the job site. I asked if there were opportunities here for investors to buy to rent out. His answer was, starting in the beginning of March, when we start construction of the next building on the other side of this building, yes. So at that time, I presented the ordinance 1831. I gave him a copy of it. If somebody wants to have copies today, I've got it for you if you'd like to look at it. The end result is, this was not, I didn't want this to make this an I got you moment. This was more of, I want you guys to be successful. This is our new downtown area, so this is important. But there's this, and so the end result is that the first thing that TJ mentioned was in the ordinance, on page 4, it says that, these units have to be owner occupied, but the language mentioned single-family attached homes. So, end result is that's what they are, but he said, well, these are single-family homes, and I could tell that when I gave him the ordinance, it was a hot potato. So the end result is he was trying to give this back, and then I went on to the last page of the ordinance, and the last page of the ordinance actually has a picture of actually what the units look like. And I just gave it to him and said, this is something I think you should have your legal department look at. Once again, not being adversarial. So to ride on the coattails of Mr. Rohr, I agree that, there should be some system in place, whether it is a type of, like, once again, when you have a very big project, whether it's a community or a company, that they have a mandatory meeting that you go to before an RFP, that I think that there should be something that you guys should sit here and go through this. Now, please understand, this ordinance was recorded. I would think that anybody, of course, that's working on this property would pull all these documents and look at this to make sure what is and what can't be done. But I think that would be more of a fail-safe to be able to sit here with people that are going to transfer certain properties within a master development to have these conversations so that these people that come into our community to build these beautiful homes, that they're abiding by the ordinances that are passed by the community. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. All right, any other public comment? Questions, concerns? If not, agenda item 9, adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Emschwei, second by Mr. Vogel. Roll call, please.
Mr. Nestor?
Aye.
Mr. Emschwei?
Aye.
Mr. Delaney?
Sorry. Aye.